wanted to do something a little bit different because there are so many things that are being celebrated today. And so I'm going to do a little bit, and then I'm going to invite someone else up here to offer something very special for us all. So today is Father's Day, right? And this morning when I was preparing for my talk, I scanned through some emails, and there was an email in there from my friend, Reverend Dr. Rick Tamlin. He's someone I graduated ministerial studies with several years ago. We were also in the advanced consciousness class, advanced consciousness studies class together a few years before that. He is a very, very amazing, well-known coach. And there are two main coaching schools in the United States, and he was on the faculty of one of them. I don't know which it is. But he's a really smart guy. He's very entertaining, and he comes up with so many amazing perspectives on life. And so what's really neat is that his father actually died on Father's Day 25 years ago. And so every Father's Day, he writes an email talking about his dad and what an amazing relationship they had. It was very loving, very supportive, which is different from the kind of relationship I had with my dad. So it's always neat to experience that through someone else. And so today, in his post, there was a question that he offered, and it's the question that we had in meditation. And it is, as we remember those who came before us, what are we creating because they were here? And so he's talking directly about, he had this incredible role model of a father, not just a father figure, but an actual dad that he was close to, who supported him, who really encouraged him to just explore every single facet of life. And now that Rick is sort of the age that his dad was, when he passed away, he's realizing how similar he is to his dad and how much creativity expresses through him and how important that creativity is because of his dad. And so it was really neat to see this post today, but the question is the thing that really stuck out for me. And it got me thinking about, it's not just family that people influence us, but it's in community as well. I mean, there's all the external stuff of media and society and politics and all that kind of stuff. But there's community, right? And it really had me thinking again about VTC and VTC today in this moment versus, almost 3 years ago when I started versus maybe 10 years ago when this building was bought versus 1934 when VTC was founded. And all the different incarnations and all of the different, sort of permutations and whatever of VTC that have happened because of all the people that have stewarded and shepherded along the way. Now, right here, these are the stewards and the shepherds sitting here today, right? Whether you are a member or not, you are part of our community. Now, what we're also celebrating today is the summer solstice. And last night, we had our second annual Summer Solstice Reset here, which incorporated 90 breathwork facilitated by me, and then a beautiful sound bath with Illyria, who is an extraordinary, just ethereal pixie of an angel with a beautiful voice with their crystal bowls and all sorts of, she doesn't have a gong, chimes and all sorts of things here, while Becky offered 3 minutes of Reiki to every single person who was here to help integrate the experience of the breath work. Who was here last night? There are a couple people in the audience, yeah. And this is Kathy's second time, because you were here last year too, right? Returnee. It was a beautiful experience, and the breath journey that we did was called Anchor to Presence. And it was all about coming into the present moment. We can get distracted. So often we do get distracted. We can get pulled into, the past. We can get pulled into the future. We can do it ourselves with the thoughts that are running around in our head. And here was an opportunity for us to come into the present moment, to be cared for, to be held, to be nurtured in these 3 hours during this experience while we celebrated this incredible threshold from spring's becoming into summer's full expression. And so it was a beautiful, beautiful way to be in community yesterday, and everyone just kind of floated out of here at the end. Now, the summer solstice is traditionally a time to pause and reflect and reset. It can be a time of deep introspection and self-discovery. And it really went in line with what we were trying to offer yesterday. It was an opportunity to release, replenish, and renew. To release what we don't want to hold on to anymore, what we're done with, to open up to what it is that we want more of, and in the process to just feel completely revitalized and filled up. Now, solstice is also about celebrating with community or honoring ancestral traditions. And so because today is also National Indigenous Peoples Day, it's the 30th anniversary of it, I would like to ask Reverend Raymond to come up to the front to bless us and honor us with some of his Métis tradition with a smudging ceremony. And all of this is actually going around my talk title, which is The Gift of Presence, Honoring Renewal, Legacy, and Love.